emergency air news. An investor is coming today and we are inviting all the airlines to present their companies. So far, we have Lufthansa, Delta Airlines, Singapore Airlines and United Airlines. Please receive my deepest apologies because our cameraman is busy checking his Facebook and we are forced to use our selfie stick to film this emission. So, now it's time for the air fight to begin. On my right side, we have a Delta Airlines representative, Borica. On my left side, we have a representative of United Airlines, Marta, and Lufthansa representative, Diana. And I will be representative of Singapore Airlines, Simon. So, what can you say about your companies to our potential investor?
Well, Delta Airlines is the oldest one of the four companies. It is part of the successful airline alliance SkyTeam. It is different from the rest because it is trying to expand geographically and to be very innovative.
Excuse me, I have to interrupt, but Lufthansa is part of the first, most successful and largest airline alliance. It's Star Alliance. Also, it's established only 2 years after Delta Airlines. It's in 1926. Moreover, it's trying to be innovative by investing in new aircraft.
But wait, United Airlines is also a founding member of Star Alliance and is being innovative by investing and cutting costs by operational excellence.
But why are you forgetting Singapore Airlines? It's also part of the Star Alliance. Moreover, it has proven to be successful, although it's the newest one from these four companies. But we are aiming to increase customer satisfaction by lowering costs.
Okay, but stop talking about which company is established first or from what alliances it's part of. Investors aren't looking at that. Now, talk to me about your shareholders' equity. For Lufthansa, it reached its peak in 2010. And you, United Airlines, in 2009 had a huge downfall, as well as you, Delta, in 2012.
Lufthansa, please, our company stabilizes its performance in 2010 and 2011, and now we are performing really well.
That's true for Delta as well. Plus, it's because of the US market fall. Our company recovered in 2013 and maintained a stable shareholders' equity. And yours, after your peak in 2010, it started declining steadily in the next few years. How about that?
Yeah, but it's because of the higher pension provisions.
Again, you're excluding Singapore Airlines. Shareholders' equity remains stable in the last 5 years. Investors are looking for stability, not for down.
They're not just looking for stability, they're looking for a profitable investment. Delta Airlines has proven to be one of those in 2013. At that year, Delta has the highest earnings per share, reaching $12 per share. And also in the same year, we reached our peak at $55 for the share price, which in July 2011, it was only $4.
Yes, but that kind of success is hard to duplicate in the next year, isn't it? Look at Lufthansa. Although its share price went down in 2011 because of harder business environment and fears of recessions, in 2012, as the business conditions improved, the shares went up by 55%.
Well, Singapore reached its peak in share price because of the low petrol costs. And it's rising again today, while with a share price of $18. Again, it has stable earnings per share in the last few.
Nothing compared to United Airlines. Despite our decrease in 2009 because of volatile fuel prices, the economy improved and reached its peak in 2015 with $73. Delta Airlines might have the highest earnings per share in 2013, but in 2014 United has the highest one, and you, Lufthansa, have a lower ratio this year.
Yes, this is true, but this is because of large-scale strikes of our pilots causing the income to decrease. And you, United, on the other hand, had a negative earnings per share in 2012.
Well, not to mention your gearing, United, you have the highest gearing of 23.35 in 2012, while Singapore has again remained stable in the last 5 years and has the lowest in 2014, which is 0.
Yes, but we used the debt to invest in new aircraft and we had to reinforce an old investment as well.
Here I agree with Singapore Airlines. Stability is important and investors would want a company with a balanced debt-to-equity ratio. For instance, in 2013, Delta kept their gearing quite low, which is good for the company and it keeps the business stable without major downturns. An investor wouldn't be likely to invest in Lufthansa because of its downturn in 2014.
Well, the company might have more debt this year, but this is because of heavy investment in efforts to modernize and maintain aircraft. This is all driven by the need to compete with other growing companies like Emirates and Etihad Airlines.
You're right, Lufthansa. Modernizing aircraft is important, but so is merging with other companies. Our company merged with Continental Airlines, and this led to positive sale growth as well as growth in net income. For instance, our return on equity is the highest, 42.08% in 2014, which is far better than other three companies.
In 2014 maybe, but how about in 2012? In that year you had a negative return on equity. And can you even compare with Delta in 2013? It experienced steady growth and thus showed a good performance and had 221.61% return on equity.
But our company experienced losses and have a relatively low return on equity this year, but forecast says it will improve in the next few years.
Okay, but the decrease in profits caused by the strike, which is again the reason for us to fall behind from your companies in return on equity this year. Same reasons are why we didn't pay dividends this year. This is the reason why we don't have the dividend yield. However, in financially successful years, we have proven to pay out 30 or 40% as dividends to our shareholders.
Well, if we talk about dividend here, our company comes first from the rest. We have a stable ratio in the last 5 years. Delta Airlines haven't paid their dividends in 2010, 11 and 12. Thus it does not have dividend yield.
Okay, enough with the ratios, I think. Investors will be interested in the company's sustainability policy as well. As for us, we are recognized as the world leader in social responsibility. Our company is currently investing in new aircraft and innovative technology to reduce the environmental effects.
Well, Singapore Airlines is also trying to find new ways to reduce the fuel use in the flight operations.
Our company is not just trying, but it's succeeding in saving more than 85 million gallons of fuel, this significantly reducing the carbon dioxide.
Well, we are expecting to decrease carbon emissions by 50% in the next few years. In 2014, Delta Airlines has put a lot of effort in improving. It is also growing very fast, and at the same time it ensures that the business model is stable and profitable.
Well, Singapore Airlines is probably the most stable company by having the lowest gearing in the last 5 years.
United Airlines also has a good performance because it merged with Continental Airlines and improved the aircraft, but in order to achieve that, it invested a lot, resulting in high gearing ratio.
Okay, I get it, guys. I'm in the loser in the four companies, but it might have performed the worst in 2014 because of the strikes and the heavy investment to improve the aircraft, but actually the company has proven to be successful in financially good economic years. So I guess the investor won't choose me this year, but I hope that he'll continue looking over the company and see how it performs in next year.
Okay, after all of you made your case, I'll think about it and I'll tell you my decision in a few minutes. I made my decision. Now I start with Lufthansa. I will not invest in. Okay, so now I have United Airlines, Singapore Airlines, and Delta Airlines. I want United Airlines to step forward. You think you're winning, but you're the one who loses because I'll not invest in you.
He's gonna pick me.
So now I have only both of you.
Pick me.
It's a really hard decision for me.
You know what to do.
Okay, I will invest in both of you, so both Delta Airlines and Singapore Airlines win. Let me just seal the deal.
That's it?
What do you expect? I'm a student. I'm not a real investor.
Oh, well, okay. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Bye.